Alright, this is WhyBeAre, some more Black Mesa / Half-Life. I'm kind of loading from a little bit behind just because I want to say this before we actually get into the level. This area is very, very different, and it's kind of hard to make the comparisons because of how different it is. I'll say what I can, but for the most part I'm going to be quieter than I usually am. So you get to listen to the music, which this level has a lot of it to start. So I've been staying quiet. What you're seeing is all new. Just wanted to let the music play some more. Anyways, this area we're coming up to, they both have like a dead end here, which is distinctive point where I can compare it to. But after that, you kind of lose the distinctive comparison points, which make it kind of difficult to do any kind of comparison. So I could have avoided that, but I just felt like killing him. And there are, like, I could say this area exists, but I can't say exactly the differences because you're on a tram, so it's mostly visual. I mean, the path you take is different and the puzzles are different. That's a huge change. The puzzles are all different. Like here, you know, it's all just different. So in Half-Life, what you have to do to get to the next area is disable a turret and move a crane. Black Mesa, you have to do a kind of puzzle thing, which I'll be working at right now. So first off, before I do anything, I'm just going to open up this area. Like I said, this is all different, so I don't even know how I'm going to compare these. But I'll figure something out, hopefully. Yeah, there's a dead guy down here. Some ammo. One thing, I'm going to ignore kind of the side areas in Half-Life, I think. But keep the side areas in Black Mesa. The side areas in Half-Life are a lot more complex and harder to navigate. And I feel that it would just lead to confusion. So over here, there's nothing we can do quite yet. But I just wanted to get this door open. So what we actually have to do is we have to turn the power off. Then we can jump into here without being electrocuted and dying. Swim around here for a bit till we find this plug, which goes over to there, which is a manual override. Plug that in, and it doesn't electrify you yet because you have to turn the power back on still. So what you do is you go over there, up and around. Turn that on. You can't turn that on yet, excuse me. I did that backwards. You turn that on, then you turn this one, which lowers the walkway and spawns some enemies. Which we'll go ahead and take out real quick. Alright, so that bridge is pretty much lowered, so what you do after that is you have to go in here. And you hit this button to open the door, which also spawns a couple more enemies. So again, like I said, I can't make much comparisons here. However, the area we're coming up to is good for comparisons, thankfully. So the area we're coming up to is one of my least favorite parts in Half-Life, actually, just because it is a pain in the ass. Thankfully, it's less of a pain in the ass in Black Mesa. However, it keeps pretty much the same design, which is interesting, I think. So it's this elevator area where you go straight up, basically. But you also have some rotation. So in both games, I try to throw a grenade right there because that's where some enemy type things are. In Black Mesa, it's just that sentry. Half-Life, it has a couple of soldiers there and a couple in a different area, like around here. And it's kind of a disaster to fight them because this platform you're standing on rotates a lot faster in Half-Life, making it much more difficult to aim and such. Black Mesa toned that down quite a bit, made it a reasonable rotation, and lowered the enemy count, so it's not nearly as bad. They did, however, decide to add a bunch of turrets at the top, which is a... Oh, God! Oh, God! That was not... I didn't realize I was attached to the train. That was bad. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, I was going to go down here anyways. There's some health and stuff. Now we really need it. So every level has a couple of things. In Half-Life, there's only one level that you can actually go on. Black Mesa has a bunch of levels, some with resources, some without. Half-Life, there's just a single health station on the lowest level, which you can make use of. Here, yeah. Like I said, I'm just staying quiet for the most part here. So, a couple of grenades we could grab. I mean, it's just so different, man. This is... I can't even say. Anyways, we'll continue on, and then we'll get to a load point, and that'll... Oh, wait. Quick. Okay. Continue on, we'll get to a load point. One nice thing is this tram doesn't get away from you as easy as the one in Half-Life. But that's it. Like I said, this one's, you know... It's hard when it's so different, you know? Right. Hopefully the other ones are not this bad of a video. Until next time, this is WhyBeAre. Stop! Stop! Fuck. See ya.